Sealey Challenge, Day 2. Reading Listening for Low Tide by James P. Cooper. Published by Chuffblern Press. According to the Eric Hoffer Book Award judge, Listening for Low Tide, James P. Cooper, Chuffblern Press. In these metaphysical yet modern poems, the boundaries between dreaming and waking blur, and so do the borders incurred on maps and within human existence. These verses remind readers about the value of solitude and silence in this ever-busy and confusing world. This collection asks for a moment to hear the wintering geese before 8 of them glide onto the far shore. Place is deeply important, presenting deep reflections about cities, roadsides, rural spaces, and personal ranges that gently evoke remembrance of how even the darkest train track can shape a person's life. Many poems focus on moments or memories, which Listening for Low Tide does, too, but the focus of most of these poems is sound, how what we hear affects what we see and feel. Nightfall at Boomer Lake. Alone, still sitting in the car, the engine off, the window open, 100 years after the Boomers left Kansas to lay claim to land in Indian Territory, I stare across the water of this man-made lake, hear the wintering geese before 8 of them glide onto the far shore. Great egrets summered here last year, feeding along the shore across the road, but roosting at dusk on limbs that leaf out every year. The drowned trunks close enough to shore for these birds to appear in detail, all 5 facing north in my photos. I no longer look northwards toward my last home. These lights on the eastern shore mirror Kansas City from the bluffs above the Kansas River, resemble Ireland. The castle and town of Carrickfergus, when riding the ferry from Belfast to Stranraer, are standing in Bangor across the loch. I carry these places inside of me. James P. Cooper's Listening for Low Tide is a collection of poems that keeps us listening for the sound of a limb breaking from a beloved tree, a train whistle cutting through the night, engines revving, and neighbors next door. Says Anita Skeen, poet. Listening for Low Tide is available at Amazon. Published by Chuffblern Press.